Welcome in on this Wednesday afternoon. I'm Janae Hancock here at the live desk. Hopefully, you all are getting out and enjoying the beautiful weather this afternoon. But before we get into your weather update, which we will have from one of our meteorologists here in a bit, we are joined now by Mayor Jesse Smith from North Kansas City. Mayor, thank you so much for joining me here at the live desk. How's it going?
Hey, doing great. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you. And again, congratulations. I know you've spent some time in office since being sworn in, but this is our first encounter. So I want to thank you for taking the time to sit down and chat with me about something that's exciting. So you all are actually on the verge of offering free internet citywide. Tell us a little bit more about that and the motivation behind it.
Sure. North Kansas City, something we're really proud of is that we've had free municipal fiber internet at gigabit speeds for over a decade now. The last time I personally paid for internet as a resident of North Kansas City is roughly 12 years ago, which is wild to think. But it has been brought up a number of times that while our single family and 1 to 4 family residents, folks who kind of live in those detached units, are enjoying this amenity, many of our apartment friends, people who rent apartments in town, do not get this benefit. And there's a variety of reasons for that. Some are FCC laws and restrictions. Some are developers who get not necessarily a kickback, but a revenue stream from deals they make with other internet service providers. For when a resident signs up, they get some revenue out of that. And so we've been trying to thread the needle on how can we provide this really valuable amenity and leverage our fiber assets to provide that for other residents. And we had a recent city council meeting where a resident, Jim Dunn, came and made a public comment shortly after Aaron Wendell, who is our network administrator through KC Fiber, also made a public comment. And that synergy created a discussion, and it landed us where we are now, where we're looking to roll out an opportunity for even our people, our residents who live in apartments, to have this free Wi-Fi as well.
So it's really in the beginning stages right now. So where do you all go from here? Because it's really just like the pilot program as of right now.
Correct. We're piloting this, and it's been an ongoing discussion. We first looked at, can we require developers to have fiber lines run into their buildings, and it turns out we cannot. Can even as an option, it's not something we can force to happen. Some have taken the opportunity to provide this as an amenity to their guests, but this is piloted now, and we had a discussion after that council meeting. I called up Aaron Wendell with Knockix and KC Fiber, who has been an amazing community partner, and our deputy city administrator, Kim Nakahoto, our city administrator, Mike Nichols. And so we sat down in a room and kicked around ideas on, like, how can we make this happen? It's something that's really been a goal. And through that discussion, Kim, and I'll give all credit where credit's due, Kim Nakahoto said, well, we're putting Wi-Fi, free public Wi-Fi out into Mackin Park. Would this be possible to do with apartments as well? Could we set up a Wi-Fi broadcast on the perimeter and beam that into units, then set up something like a login credentials where people could register, and then have access to that same free Wi-Fi that's being sent out into places like Mackin Park. And we asked the questions with our, believe it or not, we have a communications FCC legal consultant, because it's a pretty murky legal environment. And we learned that there's nothing that precludes us from doing this. So we're setting up a test run at a smaller apartment complex in town. And if that is successful, we're going to see that quickly roll out citywide.
And when do you all set up that test run, just for clarification here?
It's being set up actively now. It's not
Okay.
live just yet, but when
Okay.
it does go live, we're going to get data back really fast on, do we need to change, pivot, iterate? The Mackin Park Wi-Fi using the same technology is live now. So people could go to our 60-acre park in town and enjoy that free Wi-Fi anytime now. That was launched maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's been great. We're not sure what we might run into now that we're bringing walls into play. But my understanding and my limited understanding of Wi-Fi technology in the modern era is that we can shoot that straight through walls with limited problems. And so we're testing it. We're looking to get that data back really soon once we green light it, and then go from there.
And go from there. So we'll just have to follow along for the next steps. I do want to touch on something you said. You said that this has been a goal. And again, going back to the fact that you've only been mayor in North Kansas City for just a few months. And so you're rolling this out as a test. Why is this so important? What are you hearing from residents that made this just a huge goal for you in your administration?
Absolutely. So internet in today's life it's a utility, and it should be viewed as such, in my opinion. So we have water, we have sewer, we have electric, and internet is something that's important for daily life. And then there's the fairness piece. So city councils that well preceded me, mayors before me, and administration, they put the fiber in the ground. This was visionary at the time, and it's something, from my understanding, you can't even legally do anymore as a city offering this free amenity. And then through the partnership with NOCX and KC Fiber, they found a way to make this truly free to the residents. You pay a $300 setup fee, similar to Google Fiber, but after that, that handles some of the admin back end. After that, it is really genuinely free for gigabit fiber service. And so when we saw that it's just not fair to the people who call North Kansas City home, they've heard about this amenity, and it's something that we've wanted to roll out because people want to be able to do, kids need to do homework online now. People want to video chat with their relatives, want to be able to stream content. This is the age we live in, and internet is really, really critical to have.
And you all hope to roll it out here soon. I know you don't know the exact date, but do you have a dream date in mind? Maybe by the end of this summer or by the beginning of fall. What do you have in mind? When would you like it to roll out?
As soon as humanly possible. As soon as we've message to staff, once this idea was hatched and Kim's brilliance came to fruition, and we said this actually can work, and we don't have legal barriers, that at least not that we're aware of. Let's roll it out fast, because what I've learned is as soon as you start doing something that's new and innovative in this space, and you're looking to potentially cut in on some profits from telecom companies, they act quickly. And we want to make sure that we're doing this above the, like, we're in good legal standing, but we want to move quickly, not just for that, but to get it out to the residents. So sure, absolutely, as soon as possible, we want to see this technology stood up. And I'm hopeful, into summer, maybe even sooner.
So you have to do it legally and effectively. That is the main goal right now. But of course, you want to do it as soon as possible for the residents in North Kansas City. Mayor Jesse Smith, before I let you go, is there anything else that you would like to touch on that I have not asked you?
No. If anyone's watching this, hey, take a look at North Kansas City. We're a really, really neat place. We are a small city in a major metropolitan area. We have our own municipal government. We have, as we've talked about, free internet. Our water's cheaper. We drink from the aquifer, not the river. And there's a lot of really great businesses up in North Kansas City we'd love you to come check out. Iron District, Rabbit Hole, Screenland, Armor, Cinder Block just opened up the Commons. There's just so much going on in North Kansas City. Come up and see us.
North Kansas City. All right, Mayor Jesse Smith. Is there a way for people to keep up with updates regarding the free Wi-Fi? I know it's still in the pilot program right now. You guys are still testing it out, but when you do officially roll it out, how can people get those new updates coming in?
It doesn't sound very fun, but keep up with the activity of the city council meetings, and I'm sure we're going to have news outlets watching this. I hope that we'll do a follow-up conversation once this is fully live, and all of your viewers will know about it. I post on my social media. It's Jesse D. Smith, Mayor of North Kansas City. Give that a follow, because I will be shouting this from the rooftops once it goes live.
Very active on social media. Mayor, I want to thank you again for joining me here at the Live Desk, talking about this pilot program where you guys can offer free Wi-Fi citywide. I know a lot of residents are very interested in it, so I want to thank you again for taking the time to sit down and chat with me.
Very good. Thank you so much for shining a light on some great stuff happening in North Kansas City.
Always a pleasure. As for our viewers, I want to take a live look from the Country Club Plaza. We are going to have a weather update coming your way in just a few minutes here at the Live Desk, so be sure to keep it tuned in here with our streaming platforms.